Hi everyone, this is Sheena from For the Love of Paper, and I'm here to do my collage for the week. I have Grace pulled out, and I also have this little one Stevie pulled out. I kind of already have the pages clipped, whatever. So I'm going to do these, and then I'm going to show the final of the Fall Reader's Digest so I can list that. So just going to go ahead and get started. I pulled a few pieces out, kind of some pieces for the season, the weather. I think I'm gonna just rip it a little bit off the top there. So I hope you're having a good day. It is Monday, Columbus Day, and I'm off work, so I'm kind of doing this in the middle of the day. How do I want to put this down? Use a tape runner. So yeah, I actually had a really busy day though. Started a chiropractor appointment because I don't know what I did to myself, but it felt as if I was in an accident. And then had a doctor's appointment, and then I got my oil changed, and then I had a massage. And I was supposed to get my hair cut, but my cousin canceled, so now I am home until, well, I'm just home. Just kind of looking for some pieces. I think I could tear that out and put that on there. Maybe that. Maybe I'll put that back behind there. Just kind of playing with these a little bit till I see what I want to do. This flower might be, it doesn't really match anyway, so it might be too big. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting these pieces down. I think that one about there. This is a sticker too, so I'll peel this. Oh my goodness. The next door neighbor's out with his dog. I'm not sure if it's Timmy or Toby, but the dog, not the man, the dog. But he yells at him all the time. So if you start to hear him, that's what it is. I think I want that there. This here. Her kind of over top. Merging the two. That's going to be torn down. I'm not quite sure where the butterfly is going to go. So let me go ahead and put this one down. Put that there. That's a little crooked actually. Put that there. I put it over too far. There we go. Bring this back just a little bit. So then she crosses over a little bit. That's what I wanted. And I need to tear this. Actually, I'm going to use these little, like, deckled scissors just because they're right here. So then, yeah, that's going to fit on there a little bit. And since it's a stark white, I'm just going to go around the edges just a little bit too. Just knock that back a little. So then that's going to go on there. And put that in there. Before I put her down, I'm thinking, I got this washi out that's got the red of her jacket. So I want to use that, but I'm just trying to think where. That butterfly is just a little too big. I wonder if I don't do well with these, as you can see, but I don't think they're going to work. I don't think any one of them. This one right here, if I could get it off, might be okay colors. You really ruin a lot to get to the one you want. I definitely would not recommend these. All right. Okay, I think I got it. Those are so weird. Now, yeah, that's gonna go there. She's gonna go here. I'm gonna take this piece of washi. I think that butterfly was just too big for the piece that I have. And I'm gonna put I wonder if I could peel that sticker up just a little bit. I was probably way off camera, sorry. Yes, I can. Peel that just to put that red in there. Like that. So then that just kind of sticks out behind there. And maybe I'll do this one right here. That's a bird. Why does it not look like a bird? Maybe it's not a bird. I was certain that was a bird, but it's not sticking out to me. I don't know. I can't quite tell. All right, that one's gonna go there. And then this is gonna go here. I think I want to just fussy cut a little bit around the white of it, just to get a little bit closer and take some of that edging away. So then once I'm done these two, I will show the fall Reader's Digest, list that, and then I'm going to move on to Christmas. And it's gonna be, I think I'll have a tall skinny, but I'll also have at least one Reader's Digest. For the holiday. Okay, I'm just gonna put her there. I'm just wondering, just that would look okay in the background. Nope, does not. All right. So peel her. Put that on there. I actually think that I want just clean up my trash a little bit. I feel like something needs to go right in there. But I'm not sure what that would be. Oops. Because I put on a little butterfly, but then that's such an open space. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull something to add there. Just coming off the side. I thought these were red, but they're more like an orange. So that's not something I really want. Some of these kind of are red, these little faux stamps. See if I have something with a little bit more red to it than that. It's red, but it's not like the whatever's on it is not very bold. So there's that one. I don't want the mushroom because this thing right below it has a mushroom. That's just too much. Is that the same one I already pulled? It is. Yeah. I rarely use these. Is that the same thing? Yep. I'll go ahead and use that one. Not this one, but this one. And I'm just going to stick it in there. Just need something. Like that. Okay. That's much better. So then there's this one. This little word inside of here. And then we have this little one. Pull it out. And I think I'll take the page out for that, so it's just a little bit easier to see. And can I zoom in without messing anything up? Okay. So these are my pieces. I'll get rid of these clips. Okay, so this is a little bit longer, so I think I'm going to glue, then cut it down, and then we'll go from there. Don't need that anymore. This is the girl. She's got blue hair. That's kind of... Come into focus, girl. There you go. There she is. There we go. So add that on there. I think I want this in the background. These are just stickers, really. Well, some of them are stickers, some of them aren't. Nope. There we go. And then I'm gonna cut this. Well, I have these here because it was just a piece I had left over and I just grabbed it to use. I'm gonna actually turn it into two pieces, like two little strips. I'm not sure what's going on outside, but it kind of sounds like somebody's not happy. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Like that. Put this little strip down. I might not need that other one now. Such small space. Let's see. Oops. Let's start with that. I'm just playing around here. No real rhyme or reason. If I glue this on, it's very quiet in here. I don't have a fan on. I don't have an air conditioner on. I actually turned my, that's crooked, my heating unit on. Well, the heat. There's not a heating unit. It's the heat. Because yesterday it got down to like 64 in here. Yeah, that's, no. I'm always cold and that is not going to work for me. Let's do that. I have the whole thing glued, so I'm going to see if I can put it in another place too. I can feel it's not glued right there. Off. Let's do that. Can I get this to go down here? Like that. And then, what do we have left? I got the girl. Actually, I like that. Like I said, I'm going to trim that down. Kind of put her standing on that strip. Like that. Okay. Trash. This is extra. That's still a piece. This is trash. Take all these away. And maybe a word. I have this box here. Sorry for my reach. I don't get into it very often because it's hidden. But I did make this box of words. Not spring. We are beyond spring. And beyond summer. What about that remember right there? Let me see if I see anything else I like. That's the wrong color. I have them print out on craft paper, white, and cream cardstock. Let's see if I like this remember better. No. More spring. Oops. Fall. Well, it's fall, but it's not a fall image. Believe, hope, evoke. Let's see. Reflect. I think I'm going to do that one. Okay. So then I'm going to cut this down. A little bit shorter. Oh, now my Little neighbor downstairs, he's playing his drums. If you hear that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this down and then trim the whole thing up and punch its holes, and then I will show you. I have an issue. It's very crooked. I don't know if that's any better, but it looks a little better. All right, so now let me get my little cutter. I have a tiny one for times just like this. Or do I have something sticking out? No. Oh, the top is longer than it needs to be, so that's the first thing I need to cut off. It's just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, that can't be the first thing I cut off. It's straight, so let me cut this off first. Just a little bit over here on the edge. So that, and then I'm actually going to turn this over so I can see. Where's the line? This thing is trippy to me because I don't know where I'm cutting. There's too many different directions and squares and lines and... All right. Now it should be this side. And I think it's going to end up a little bit smaller than it was to begin with. But that's fine for me. Because I went off the piece. Yep. Okay. So I think the hole punch that I have is massive, so I'm going to use the crocodile. Smaller punch. And just kind of line up the holes. That's actually a little bit smaller, but it's fine. It made them big enough just for it. So, I say that? Yep, we're gonna have to do the bigger one. And then it's gonna be massive. Oh well, I have to see. Okay. There we go. So there is, let's get her to focus. There you go. There's a little piece in Stevie. So that one's finished. And then now I'm just going to clean up a little bit and I will show you that journal. So then I can list it. And then my next video will be, go in there. I don't know if I'll do Christmas on camera or not. I just like the idea of creating them sometimes without the pressure of being on camera, and then show you when it's ready. These are just my extra pieces. Okay. Zoom out again so you can see it okay. Move that up off the screen. All right. So it is the original Reader's Digest. It's just a little under 8 by roughly a little over 5.5. So it's got the rustic mushroom cover. The sari silk ties it together. It's got the exposed binding. And then, yep, just like that. It's a big one. So here is the book plate. Then there's a pocket here with a card tucked in. Some are there for you to decorate, and some I obviously decorated myself. This is the tag that was on camera. It just tucks in there. There's 4 signatures with tons of different paper. If I felt like a page was weak somewhere, I did put a little washi. This is like a little embellished paper clip on there. A lot of pages are hinged. There's one of the tabs I did off camera. Some onion skin. This is an old book page. This is an old book page. Then there's a pocket and a tag in, or a pocket with a plain journal card and then a tag in there. This is some parchment paper that I found at a local antique place. It's something about Civil War times. Some vintage ledger, more book page. This is some Tim Holtz. This is just scrapbook paper that I put an image on. Here's a very large journal card. And this is actually a dual pocket, so you could tuck something in behind there as well. That's for all of them. Book page, coffee dyed, that flips out. Here's book page. This is the center of the signature, so I just added a little bit so it wasn't so white. Again, there with that side, coffee dyed, the mushrooms, a pocket with a big journal card. Tim Holtz, that's just a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera on the book page. Again, the ledger. This is kind of like multiple pieces hinged together here. And then we're going back through the other side. This flips out. Plenty of collage and writing space. Some spaces, like I said, if it was white, I did put something just because that is my, just to take away the stark of the page. Here's some old 1918 ledger. Here is book page with a tab, Tim Holtz, more book page. There's a little tuck there with a vellum tag slotted in. This is a flip out. This is some authentic paper. Another hinge piece. This is some really old wallpaper. There's some scrapbook paper, coffee dyed paper, and there's 2 pieces, a journal card and a piece of ephemera in there. There's another piece of Tim Holtz. I think that's Tim Holtz. This is some marbling paper that I turned into a little pocket. So you have a piece of ephemera I made, and then a journal card, some old writing paper, and I actually glued that up because it was a little weak. There's a hinge piece from a book page. There's more book page. This is the center Tim Holtz. This clips on a little pocket. And then inside, there is a tag. So that just clips over the edge there. I'm standing so I can see what you're seeing. And this is in view. And more book page, another piece where I just added a little something. This is a little tuck. You can put something in there. Here's, and this is, again, another one of those double-sided. Some ephemera. This is a flip out. Book page. Here's a little piece little ephemera that I made. This is a flip out. Because that's mostly concealed, I didn't add anything to it. There's a little tag there. This flips out. There's another tab. This is a piece of decolled edge paper. There's a card in here, a journal card, tucked in. Many pockets. This is a flip out. Vintage ledger, book page. Here's another piece of ledger. There's a tag in there. This, I think, was like the book, oh, no, it's not. I was going to say, this is from a different one. It's from a Reader's Digest, like the bookend pages, but this one was actually brown. So here's some more vintage book, butterfly, Edith Holden, yes. Some old book page with a tab on. Here's an old piece of ledger. It's got texture to it with a little paper clip. So there's the middle of this section with the sunflower. There's a lot going on in here. A vintage, glassine sack with a little tag in it. Here's a little, this is the back actually side of it, but I did decorate it. And then this is the other side. There's a tag in here that you can write on the back. There's a little journal card in there, which reminds me, where was that one that I said? The other side of that, I feel. No, there's something that I said, something could be tucked in there. Here. Let me stick a little something in there, now that I saw that. What to stick in? Not this big thing. Will this stick down in there? It does. So there's a little pocket there. Okay, I'll go back to where I was. Somewhere back here. Yeah. There's that tag. And more butterfly book page. This one I hinged together with some old, I don't know what year this one is. But I kind of just liked the way it looked with the pieces. More book page. Here's a pocket with a flat journal card. They're Tim Holtz that you can decorate. A little belly band. More ledger and book page. These papers like this one, this one, they're from, what are they called? Look at it. Reminiscence by Elizabeth Craft Design. There's some of the pages from her book. There's another piece of that old vintage book. This is just a piece of Tim Holtz I had left over, so I turned it into a journal card. Another piece of that parchment, old ledger, book page, more vintage book. Here is a little flip out, more vintage. This is a pocket that opens up, and then there's a little tag and journal card in there for you. And that's actually a tuck too. You could tuck something in if you wanted to. I just didn't want to, with the pocket being there, over stuff anything. There's this guest check that's got a little bit on it and writing space on the back. Goes in that little tuck there. This is a pocket that you really gotta, it's not hard, but I'm standing. There's some more ledger. Does this say a date? 1918. Book page. This is like some scrapbook paper. I just put a piece of Tim Holtz, like weathered wallpaper. Book page. Here's a piece of ephemera and a journal card to use. Tucked in there. There's a piece of ephemera and a journal card behind that tuck. There's a tag here for writing space, a little embellished piece of ephemera that I made. There's a journal card. This is just a piece of ephemera added to that very orange page. That folds open. This is the center of signature. There's a piece of artwork there. This is orange dye paper. A pocket with, that could be a tag or a journal card, whatever way you want to look at it. Another little embellished paper clip, a little tab here. This is a piece of the, I think it's the worn wallpaper. And then just added a little something to this. This is the Tim Holtz snippet strip. Just to add a little bit to some of the pages again. There's a pocket here with this big tag stuck in there with journal space on the back. There's this glassine pocket with a big journal card stuck in there. Vintage like ledger paper. Little tag stuck in that pocket. It's a shorter pocket. Book page. There's the other half of that parchment piece. And this actually, when I folded it, like that broke completely on its own. So I just left it like that with that little bit of character there. Then there's this tag and this kind of little bookmark piece. I think that bookmark I did the last time I was on camera. Here's more book page. This is the writing board. That's can stick in behind. There's a pocket here. Oh, am I gonna get it out? There's a journal card in here. At least one. Yeah, there's a big journal card in there. And then there's another journal card, a piece of fall-looking ephemera. And these are tucked into this, it was like a snippet roll piece that I then sewn onto a piece of crocheted lace, and then made that a pocket on the front of the other pocket. So those are all there for you to use. And again, the writing board just goes in the back, and that's it. So it is, let me zoom out just a little bit. It is a chunky. Can kind of see the top, the different pieces. This is from the side. It is full. That's the bottom without the pieces. But yeah, that is it. So this one is by far the biggest, fullest one I've done yet, for sure. But I really like it. I like its style, the character to it. So if you're interested, I didn't do a very good tying on that. Go check out my Etsy shop, For the Love of Paper Co. And there's some other items in there as well. I don't know why I'm struggling with that, but there is, I don't know. I think it's where I'm pulling it together to tie it. It ties. You guys can see that it ties. I'm just on camera and have to perform. Oh, goodness. Well, you'll see a better tie whenever I post it. But yes, so it's tatty, it's big, it's a lot of goodness inside of it. Pockets and writing space and collage space, ephemera. So I hope you enjoyed this. Check it out if you're interested, and have a great day. Bye.